Good morning, student. Today is 14th August 2020. I am going to take an English class for you, standard 10th. The topic is the aged mother. See about the author here. Matsuo Basho is one of the most famous poets of Japan. In Japan, many of his poems are seen on monuments and traditional sites. Basho was introduced to poetry at a young age and he quickly became well known throughout Japan. He made a living as a teacher but later traveled throughout the country to gain inspiration for his writing. The Aged Mother is a Japanese folk tale. It highlights that the aged are sharp-witted. It describes the love and affection a son and his mother have for one another. There are three characters in this lesson. One, the aged mother. Second, the young farmer. Third, the despotic leader. Long, long ago, there lived at the foot of the mountain a poor farmer and his aged mother, widowed mother. They owned a bit of land which supplied them with food, and they were humble, peaceful and happy. The country shining was governed by a despotic leader who, though a warrior, had a great and cowardly shrinking from anything suggestive of failing health and strength. This caused him to send out a cruel proclamation. The entire province was given strict orders to immediately put to death all aged people. Those were barbarous days, and the custom of abandoning old people to die was not uncommon. The poor farmer loved his aged mother with tender reverence, and the order filled his heart with sorrow. But no one ever thought twice about obeying the mandate of the governor. So with many deep and hopeless sighs, the youth prepared for what at that time was considered the kindest mode of death. Just at sundown, when his day's work was ended, he took a quantity of unwhitened rice, which was the principal food for the poor, and he cooked, dried it, and tied it in a square cloth, which he swung in a bundle around his neck, along with a gourd filled with cool, sweet water. Then he lifted his helpless old mother to his back and started on his painful journey up the mountain. The road was long and steep. The narrow road was crossed and recrossed by many paths made by the hunters and the woodcutters. In some places they lost and confused, but he gave no heed. One path or another path, it mattered not. On he went, climbing blindly upward, ever upward, towards the high bare summit of what is known as Opsioma, the mountain of abandoning of the aged. See here, tomorrow we'll continue the next part of this lesson. Thank you, students.